talk about brain food, this is one smart way to serve up shrimp cocktail, and it's so easy. What you want to do is you want to start with 3 pounds of thawed, cooked shrimp, already deveined. And what you're going to do is just kind of pat it dry and so that there's not so much water on them. And then you just need a clear bowl like this. And I'm just going to start laying in my shrimp. And you want to kind of, when you lay them in, just lay them in with the tails facing in, sort of like they're spooning each other. So you're just going to slide them in like this. And you just want to make sure that you tuck them in, pretty close together. You don't have to go too crazy. And then you do your next layer like this. And then while you're doing this, I've got some roasted red pepper over here. And these are so great because they look almost like veins. And so you're gonna stick the veins tuck them right in between the shrimp. So as you layer, you're gonna sort of stick veins in there so it looks super realistic when it's done. Okay, so you get the picture, you layer, you add your roasted pepper to put some veins in there, and then once you've got that done, and you've got it filled up pretty much to the top, you'll have something sort of like this. And now I'm gonna take a plate and just kind of press the shrimp down so that they're really nice and tightly packed in there. And then once I've got that done, I'm just gonna put this to the side. And now it's time to make the delicious sauce that's gonna kind of hold all the shrimp together and make it really tasty. So for that, I've got chicken stock here. I've dissolved a little bit of gelatin into it, and I'm ready to add all my fixins. To start, I'm gonna put in some lemon peel. So I've got that, and just kind of whisk it in there. Then I've got some lemon juice. I'm gonna whisk that in there too. I've got some tomato paste. I'm gonna put that in there. Just really get it mixed in really well. Got my paste in there. And now I put some garlic in there, some chopped garlic. And some honey. Okay, and then finally I've got some salt, some ginger, and some cayenne pepper to give it a little spice. And I'm just gonna put that in there too. Great. And then I'll take my shrimp back, and I'm just gonna pour this sauce right over the shrimp and just make sure that it fills in all the little gaps. You kind of want to just kind of pour it around like that. Ooh, it smells so good. This is such a fun and just such a gruesome idea for your guests. They're going to totally flip out. I'm just going to kind of smooth it out and make sure all my fixins are sort of tucked in there. And then I'm just going to let this chill. I'll put it in the refrigerator and just wait till it gets nice and firm. And I've actually got one here that is already firmed up. Look at how great that looks. It looks so delicious and it's so tasty. And then I've got my plate here. Now to get this out and to make sure it really stays intact, you're going to just put it in a little bit of hot water like you would any sort of jello or gelatin dish you're making. So you're just going to put it in some hot water like this to just kind of get it to loosen up a little bit. I think that's pretty good. And then you're going to take your plate and you're just going to flip it over. And what I like to do is just give it a really good shake like this, plate and all, and there it's loosened right up. And ooh, just even the sound that it makes is so creepy. This is such a fun appetizer. All your friends are going to think you're such a brain.